If this video gets X amount of likes, I read some stupid book that I would never read.
Really?
Do you
Hello Inklings, it's Bianca and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing the mid-year book Freakout tag. I think that's what it's called. This has been around on BookTube for many years, and I'll see if I can link the creators down below if I can find it, and I'll also add all of the questions that we're using today. And today I've got, what would you like to be known by?
Yes. I exist.
What's your name?
I'm Zach. We're here doing whatever the hell this is.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we starting with the questions?
Yeah, he's gonna ask me the questions.
How was your reading this year?
So my reading's gone pretty good so far. I think every month I've read at least 5 books, so that's pretty good. I've read over 50 books so far, and my goal for the year was 77, so that's pretty good. So that's quantity-wise. Quality-wise, I've read some pretty good quality books as well. Some pretty long books that have been on my TBR for a while. So I'm pretty happy with how my reading's been going, and I'm meeting some goals, so that's good too.
How do we define quality? That's not on the list, but I don't know what the book world thinks, but I have fairly strong opinions.
How's your reading year going?
I just read when I can.
That's good.
What is the best book you've read so far in 2025?
Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This is one of the prequels to The Hunger Games. And yes, this is by far my favorite book of the year so far. Have you ever read The Hunger Games? No. It's really good. And if you're on the fence about picking this one up, if you enjoyed The Hunger Games, please read this one. We're currently doing a read along as well, where we're reading one book of the Hunger Games series every month until November this year. So this month we read The Hunger Games. Next month we are going to be reading Catching Fire, depending on when this video gets onto the internet. But yeah.
What is the best book you've reread so far in 2025? It's another Hunger Games book.
So I really like my Hunger Games reread. They're just really good books. I think the social commentary is great, and she puts it in a very digestible format. They're modern classics. And I also did want to mention that I reread the Nevermore series as well, the first 3 books, and they were really good as well. And I've been enjoying those. So
that's what, honorable mention?
Yeah.
If we can have those. Well, I've reread one because she made me reread. We're rereading Inheritance, so I've reread Aragon and I'm reading Eldest.
Did you like it?
Well, it's okay, I guess. It's for teenagers as far as I know, so I read it when I was a teenager and I remember it being good.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's nothing special. But I guess the story's not bad, although fairly simplistic.
I think they're very easy to get through.
Well, yeah, they're simple. So that's about it for me. What is the best sequel you've read so far in 2025?
I figured it's better to not mention another Hunger Games book, so we're switching it up a bit with The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. So this is the second book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. This one is my favorite out of the 3. It's about a girl who goes on like a magical quest to the magical north. And she meets the Prince of Hearts, and it's kind of a forbidden thing. I don't know, it's just really fun, and I really enjoyed the magic aspect of this. I really enjoyed the characters. I think the magic system was very unique as well, so it was just really fun and cute, and I enjoyed it.
Okay. What do we have next? What is a new release you haven't read but that you want to. You have it. Okay.
Yeah, this is the one I went to the book signing for, so you need it, right? So this is the fourth book in the Nevermore series. This is Silverborn, and we have been eagerly anticipating this book for at least 5 years. So originally, I think she said it was going to be published in 2020, or
Who's we? I haven't been anticipating
everyone.
it. No.
Everyone.
I've never heard of it.
Well, the book community, people who enjoy her books. So Jessica's an Australian author, and
Oh, there you go.
this is one of the only series that I've found that has been comparable to Harry Potter, like with how it's a middle grade book, but it's still very, very enjoyable for adults.
It's a kid's book then.
Middle grade.
Does that mean kids who are
It's
in middle grades of school?
Yeah.
So it's kids' book.
No, it's a middle grade. Children's book is different.
But we define kids as being anything up to and above teenagers.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. Interesting. What's the worst book that you've read in 2025?
Do you have an answer for that?
I haven't read that many books that are bad. I mean, it's either going to be Aragon or the other book which I read, which was a Lee Child book, because they're just sort of like they exist.
They're okay.
And they're okay. Yeah, they have a story. It's probably Aragon because the Lee Child book had a twist, which I didn't completely call, which usually I call everything. So it was like everything else was, yeah. But I kind of did actually call it. So anyway, It's a Jack Reacher book. My brother and I watched the TV show, and they're okay as well. First season was the best, but we will say that Alan Richardson is doing justice to the role. So that's something. What was your worst book of the year?
Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. I really liked The House in the Cerulean Sea, but I really did not enjoy this one. I didn't even finish this one. I really didn't like it. Just how the characters were talking, and I don't know. I didn't like it. It was bad, and I couldn't finish it.
Well, there you go. Next. What's the biggest disappointment of the year? Same one? Or?
Well, I try to get like a different book for every question, so I could say that one as well, but I'm gonna say The Baby Dragon Cafe because it started off really, really well. Like, it was really fun, magical. So they live in a world where, you know, the dragons are little and they can take them into places with them. So she meets a guy who doesn't want to train his dragon, but she owns a cafe, and so she says she'll train the dragon for him. And it started off so well. Like, I think the main character is Indian. Also funny, her name's Saphira.
So that's original. It's maybe they wrote 10% of it, and then AI came out and.
Don't speculate like that about
Why not?
authors. You can damage their reputation.
I'm just speculating.
I know, but it's not nice to do. But it started off so well, and then I feel like the world, it wasn't really well elaborated on. It became too focused on the romance, and they didn't really explain the world and the dragons and any of the stuff that was interesting. But it started off well, where it was like explaining her cafe and all the things she was doing, and the food. It was like really explaining the food really well. Like, she used her grandma's recipes. And then probably like 60% into the book, I just totally lost interest. I was just like, okay, what's the point? And then I couldn't finish it. So,
you know what else can damage reputations? Bad reviews. Just saying.
No.
If that's what we're concerned about, but you know, if it's bad, it's bad.
And
try again. That's life.
I don't know. I wanted to give it a chance though, because I've heard that people experience the same thing, and then I just wanted to try it out for myself, and then turns out I had a really similar experience. So it's not just me. So there's definitely something that happened in the second half of this book that people are not resonating with.
Yeah, well, maybe change of situation, change of AI tool. You never know. Could be anything. Might have had a difficult time in life. Yeah, it could be anything. Okay, so what is your favorite? No, biggest surprise. So that was biggest disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is your biggest surprise so far of the year?
The Gallagher Dream Department Store. So I'd seen this book on quite a few people's pages, but I've never read like Korean fiction before, and turns out it's quite similar to Japanese fiction. They're like kind of magical realism-y.
It's a translation.
Yeah. This is a translation, like the original is in Korean. So this is about like a department store that sells dreams. So when you fall asleep, you go into this department store and you can buy dreams. So it's quite existential, and it's about this girl Penny who just starts working at the department store. So you kind of learn about this and the lore and everything from her point of view. And then I ended up reading the second book in this as well. I love them. They're really good. So I think I've developed a new interest in Korean fiction.
Okay. No. Next is, who is your favorite new author or debut author? So
Yeah.
they haven't written a book before. This is their first book.
Yeah. So either new to you or they've just released their first book. So new to me, because this was not her first book, is Nita Prose, who wrote The Maid. This is like a thriller series. I've read the first 3 books in this series.
How's it new to you then?
I only read it this year. It's new to me.
Okay. Okay. These questions don't make sense to me, but I guess they work.
I've never read from her before this year, but I'm really enjoying her books, and so I'm planning on finishing this series. I think I've got 1 book left in it to read. I got this copy because I think my mom's going to enjoy this as well, and I'll probably reread it as well. There aren't many thrillers that I've read where I would say, yeah, I would want to reread this, but I really love the characterization. Like the characters that she's created are so quirky and fun that I definitely think it's something I'll return to in future. And I'm really enjoying like the mysteries and how this character approaches it. It's kind of like a classic, like a whodunit, and then the maid ends up solving the crimes because of all of the knowledge she knows. But then they don't end how you expect them to end either. So they're fun.
Gotta try and call it. Okay. What book has made you cry? So every book.
I do cry quite a lot, but this one made me cry the most. This is Magnolia Park's Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings.
Okay.
Yeah. I was reading this on my Kobo, and then I think I was at your house and I was crying a lot, and you're like, are you okay? Yeah, so lots of trauma, lots of stuff happening to the characters. Like there's a character death in one of the other books, so she's kind of dealing with grief throughout this. Yeah, lots of stuff. And this is like a 700-page book, so there was lots of opportunities for it to make me cry, and it definitely did.
I have not cried to a book this year.
Do you ever cry when you read?
No. What is the most beautiful book that you have bought this year? I haven't. Yeah.
I've bought books for you, though. Have you received any beautiful books?
I suppose they have covers, don't they? Some of them are quite intricately designed, some of them not so much, and they don't make that much difference to the contents.
Anyone standing out?
No.
So, The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. I think Amy's covers that she designs are always beautiful. She hand paints them. Even the back is really pretty. I didn't end up getting a hardcover. I don't think they're available here. Last I checked, but I saw the hardcover of this has like beautiful art on the inside as well, so I've just got the outside art. And then I did also want to mention The Night and the Moth because shiny and it's very beautiful.
Okay, there's 2. There's one and an honorable mention that can take my one's place.
Okay.
Yeah. What are the books you need to read by the end of the year?
All of them.
Okay.
No,
So no more buying books. You have to read all of them, apparently.
Yeah, because I'm doing the TBR 0 challenge. So, and I'm a mood reader, so I don't really like picking a TBR too far in advance, but I definitely want to read Silverborn by the end of the year. This one, because I've just reread the first three. I was listening to them on audio, but I think I'll have to read this one. And I've just checked, it's 663 pages. That's the longest she's got so far, so that's pretty good. Oh, and this is signed.
Signed copy, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Any book you need to read by the end of the year? Are we going to read the rest of the Aragon books?
Maybe. I want to, my next book, which I'm going to read, is the Smart Money book, which I forget who wrote it because I haven't started it.
But I got it for you.
Yeah, you got it for me. And
is that the one about like managing your money in the world of AI?
Yeah, it's about how AI, and it probably has something
Crypto.
to do with sort of DLT, distributed ledger technology, is probably going to impact monetary systems and economics, so that'll be interesting.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Do I need to read it? Well, maybe, because money's kind of important these days, as always. Next is about videos.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a book.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be included?
Yeah. There's one.
Okay. What is your favorite video that you've made this year so far?
Do you have a favorite of my videos? Have you made a big video this year, or you just been doing your shorts?
I made a few. Well, yeah, I made a few. When I say a few, 3 literally videos. They were a bit longer. They're okay. They're not.
Did you make them this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had one that popped off for me, which was going above like a couple thousand views, which was my black belt one, mostly because people didn't understand the concept because it's the internet and it's a 20 or 30-second short.
Oh, was that when we were in Japan?
Yeah.
That one?
So I said, hey, I've been in Japan training for 4 weeks and I got a black belt. And they're like, you can't get a black belt in 4 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, because you're just here watching this video, not the 12 years of training that I've done before this, which have not been filmed.
I think they misunderstood.
Well, yeah, exactly. But they still wanted to comment, didn't they? Because that's the internet.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
My favorite video that I've made. Ooh.
The Kobo one? That was a good one.
I made that last year, didn't I?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
I made that one last year. But I think this year, my reading series spreadsheet video, I quite like that one. And then I also made one where I was just talking about things I like about my Kobo. I did like that one as well.
Okay, that's good. And which video did you think would flop, but then actually did well?
I don't know.
I think they've all just been chugging along, doing okay. Nothing crazy, nothing really floppy. Not having flops is always good if you're semi-consistent or consistent. That's a good thing. But if you think something's gonna flop, like,
why would you post it?
No, yeah, why would
I don't know. I've had the opposite experience.
Who writes these questions? Did we just pull them
from Gavin's channel that I got these questions?
We pulled these from somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the opposite where I thought one would do well and then it flopped. I think that's more what happens. I don't really think the other way around is really how people approach YouTube. So I think that's an interesting question to ask. There's one that I thought would do better than it has, where I made the playlist for a novel love story, because the other videos that I've made making playlists for Ashley Poston's books, those did really well, and this one kind of is flopping. So yeah, but I wouldn't really say I had an opposite experience.
And what upcoming videos are you excited to make for the world of booktube /talk /sta/
Well, I'm excited to get caught up with my Project TBR Zero videos, and I've got some really nice comments on some of my vlogs recently, so I'm excited to make some more vlogs when I have the time to make some more vlogs. Yeah, I really want to do another series check-in update with my spreadsheet, and I've seen people have made a get to know my taste tag video, and I really want to make one of those videos because I've been watching everyone else's and they're so fun. So a few things that
What are
I'm
those?
excited for.
What's get to know my taste?
So it's just questions about getting to know your reading taste. So we used to do a lot of tag videos back in the day when booktube first started.
What,
And
hashtags?
no, like this tag that we're doing, this is the mid-year freakout book tag. So you can tag other people to do this and then answer the same questions. So that type of video used to be very, very popular, and there's only a few people doing videos like that still. People used to do Tag Tuesday, and then they do a tag video every Tuesday and then tag other people to do it. But they've kind of died out over the years, and
Is this the only one that exists?
this is the main one that has kept going, the mid-year book freakout tag. And then now a new one has popped up, to get to know your taste tag, which I think is going to be fun to film, because I was considering refilming the booktube newbie tag because I don't know, that one seemed like the only one of its type, and then I came across that one, so it seems fun.
Well, I might make some archery videos
Ooh.
because I'm reading, what's it called? The Way of the Archer by Mihai Cosme, who's, if you know the archery world, which you don't because you're book talk.
How do you know?
Well, what are the odds of the crossovers here? Yeah, it's a very cool book about archery techniques and how to improve your archery, but he's an engineer, so it's like very technical and, you know, process driven and written. So it's not exactly a what do you call it in the book world, like a thrill read or a cozy or a comfort read.
This is just nonfiction.
Well, it's nonfiction, yeah, but it's yeah.
So it's nonfiction.
And his English is not his first language, and it kind of shows, but it's still very good. And anyway, it'll help me improve my archery, so that's good. Lastly, any channel goals for the end of the year?
Do you have any?
Not really. It's a secondary thing for me, but
I would like to get monetized officially. That would be nice, because I'm very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. Like, I'm over 3/4 of the way there, which is very exciting. So I don't know if I'll hit it by the end of the year, but always good to have goals. So whenever it happens, it happens.
if this video gets X amount of likes, I read some stupid book that I would never read.
Really?
Do you want to do that?
For me?
No,
for you.
For me.
For you.
They can make me read some piece of garbage.
Ooh. What should we make him read? Okay, guys.
Well, that's for them to decide, isn't it?
Okay, I kind of want him to read The Hunger Games, because he's never read The Hunger Games before. But can you please comment down below what book you would like to make Zach read?
No, but how many likes does the video, or how many things? You have to set a very lofty goal, because I'm not doing anything stupid for like 100 to 1,000 likes. It's got to be like, if we get, I don't know. Why Hunger Games?
It'll be good. Okay, but I need to set like an achievable goal, because what's the most likes I've gotten? Okay, I'm averaging like probably like 25 likes per video. What if I just say
100?
74?
That's a really weird number.
It makes sense though, because it's the 74th annual Hunger Games. 74. I think that's a good number. Yeah? Are you agreeing to that? 74 likes?
No, because you want to make it higher than the view count.
I say 74, unless you have a better idea.
Well, I was thinking like 100. or 1,000. Or
1,000 likes.
Yeah.
I've
We're saying like, no, no, it's not happening unless
You want 1,000 likes. Okay. Well, that's very ambitious. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers.
Yep.
So,
Exactly. Subscribe. Subscribe if you hate me.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Keep reading, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. It's backwards as well because we're using this camera, not the other camera.
No, it'll be fine.
Okay. But I was going to say, what were we up to? No.
Books that you need to read.
No.
The Hunger Games is not garbage.
The archery in the movies is it's bad.
Yeah, it's a movie.
I know,
it's
but
an adaptation.
yeah, okay. I guess the thing is, I can put my own knowledge into what I read, but still.
Yeah, you can. Okay, I say 74 likes. He says 1,000. Maybe we can.
No.
Okay.
Bye, Stitch.